Aloha! My name is Marlo, and this is a movie review about Crawl. Crawl is a 2019 American disaster horror film directed by Alexander Aja. It is about a daughter and father who, along with their dog, are hunted by Florida alligators after becoming trapped in their old house during a Category 5 hurricane. You know what? I love films that include monsters or creatures that could potentially kill you at any time. Especially with this one. This is the type of thriller movie that comes out once a year, that's very entertaining, and has a bitch slap surprise in the face. I love movies that's below the 90-minute period runtime. There are movies like this that came out a few years back, namely The Shallows, Don't Breathe, and The Autopsy of Jane Doe. All of them are below the 90-minute period runtime. Because every once in a while, it is good to see movies that knows exactly what it is, that doesn't feel boring or overrated, and a well-aware movie that doesn't take it too seriously. This may probably the best film that Alexander Aja directed, because his previous films were a bit, well, you know. Examples of that are The Hills of Ice, Mirrors, and Piranha 3D. Oh my god. Well, most of them are not that good, but really entertaining. And when it comes to this movie, it felt different. It was awesome. I couldn't agree more that this is his best film because of the direction standpoint. From a direction standpoint, the intensity level of each build-up of the scenes were on edge of the seat scenarios. He did it almost perfectly when executing a thrilling scene. The storm felt real and an important piece of setting to the atmosphere throughout the film. And the jump scares, oh boy! The jump scares were good. I mean good. It wasn't predictable and corny. That's how a jump scare should be and needs to be. I love the chemistry between the father and daughter relationship in this movie. It didn't feel forced or overly dramatic. I like the writing in this movie, to be honest. The characterization was on point, simply no bullshit, and direct to the story element. The filmmakers introduced the characters in a simple and interesting way. But when it comes to the story, let's get rid of the bad stuff. It is the same shit over and over again as usual. There's a storm and a calamity that's about to take place, and the protagonist needs to rescue her father from a bunch of alligators, and that's it. On the bright side though, it was an absolute blast to witness those sequences, because it didn't feel boring or out of place in some scenes. The story keeps on going and thrilling as it progresses. When I say I liked the writing in the movie, I mean the intense situations that were happening in the film was smart and invigorating. I was constantly sliding down my freaking couch while watching the movie. That's how thrilling it is, my friends. The flaw that I had with the film, well, it's simply the story was the same one that we know from different types of movies. It's just the same shit. And another flaw that was the set where they have a basement in their house in Florida. Based on what I know, most people in Florida don't have basements in their own house. But they have, maybe because they need it for their film. I don't know. And another flaw that I had was whenever they get injured, okay? Whenever they get injured, guys, or get bit by an alligator, they feel fine. I mean, it's like when they bandage their open wound or fix their broken bone, okay? They could still move like a normal person. It's amazing. I love this film, and it's somewhat hilarious, but it's fucking entertaining. I love it. This movie was fun and surprising and knows exactly what it is. This is the movie that comes out. This is the movie that comes out once a year just to give you a pure entertainment. That's it. I like this film, and I will recommend for you to watch it with your friends and families. It's going to be a blast, I promise. The entertainment level of this film is a perfect 5 stars. And the overall film rating is 8.5 out of 10. It has flaws, but it is a good B-movie that's worth a watch. Thank you very much for watching this movie review. See you next time.